a single mother, this video may be for you. God has sent me to warn the women, okay, that he is raising up the absent fathers. Yes, he is. He woke me up at 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all, I promise you, okay, and said, I need you to make a video to prepare the mothers. Okay, I'm answering the prayers of these single mothers, and I need them to prepare themselves because I am repairing these men, I am restoring these men, and then I'm going to return the men to their rightful position. And I want to be very clear about something. This is not a kingdom spouse video, okay? This is not about you going to bed. This is not about you getting married and you running off living happily ever. This is ever after. This is about God restoring the men back to their rightful duty. This is about God giving the mothers relief. This is about God lifting that burden from the mothers because you are not capable. Okay, I want you to hear me. You're not capable of carrying the world on your shoulders alone. And that's why a lot of you, you're upset, you're crying, you're overwhelmed, you're depleted, and you have went to God and you have told him, I am tired. How much more? When is he going to step up? And why does he get to do this? And why I got to carry the word? And why I got to da-da-da-da? And he has given you the strength to carry on. Okay, I want to be very, very clear about that. Next, we're going to get into the 3 categories of the women that we're actually dealing with. We are dealing with 3 types of women. Now, when God woke me up at 1 o'clock in the morning, I was really taken back. Okay, he, back in April, and I kid you not, right? I'm going to show you guys. He told me, now this is April 12th, forgiveness. And he was telling me, tell the women to start to prepare themselves to forgive the men. And I said, I said, get somebody else to do it, okay? I'm not, listen, they not trying to do that. That's what I had told them. I told him that again last night, okay? And when I tell you he checked me, but that's not why y'all here. There are 3 categories of women, okay? And I was trying to get more information. I'm like, God, I don't think these women is trying to forgive these men. And he said, oh no, there are specific women, okay, who are willing, they have the heart posture and they are open to it. And you don't know because you're not the person answering prayers. And I said, okay. He said, you don't know what's going on in this world. You just know what's happening in yours. I said, dang. So if you ever want to know if it's God, baby, that's the number 1 indicator because I would never talk to myself like that. Okay, anyway. So we have 3 categories of women, okay? We have the familiar spirited women. Now, these women are the same type of women that raise these absent fathers. That is not a good thing, okay? Then we have the weak-spirited women. These are the women who were weak in their spiritual growth, in their spiritual journey, in their spiritual process, but they sought God. They were seeking, they were praying, they were asking questions, okay? And you are the ones whose prayers he's on it to answer, okay? He's like, relief is coming, okay? And then we have the defensive spirited women. These are the women that you can't tell them nothing. Okay, so if you fall into that category, that means that there were times where you needed to be corrected and you got defensive. There were times where God was trying to warn you and this was happening and the man tried to warn you. Maybe the kids were trying to tell you something. Your family members and your friends and people who were close and dear to you tried to tell you about your behavior or your attitude or how you're going about it, and you weren't trying to hear it. So the prayers that are being answered are the weak-spirited women, because these are the women who were on the spiritual journey, who were willing to go through the process, but they got confused. And then the spiritual warfare don't make it no better. So it's hard for you to focus on where you're going, right? Because you're being attacked about where you've been already. You get what I mean? And then you have the kids, you're depleted, you're stressed out, you got the job that's doing this, and this is happening, and that is happening, and the kids don't understand. You see what I'm saying? So he understands the burden, he understands what you are carrying, and he is sent me to tell you, baby, just a little while longer.